We had this great young person, Juan Montes, who was out giving haircuts to homeless veterans. And he was doing it because, one, he wanted to help people. His mother had been someone who was stricken with cancer, and he just has a heart of gold and wants to help other people. But he also was working towards his cosmetology license, and he wanted to practice. And he received a letter from the cosmetology board to cease and desist. And they summoned him to Phoenix. He lives in Tucson, so that they could hold a hearing, fine him, and really stunt his career.
I was inspired by a guy in London who helps the homeless on his days off. And because of him, you know, I do this here in my community, and hopefully other people can start in their communities as well.
Juan Carlos is a loving and caring person. Now, out of his own free will, comes here and does haircuts. And when he's not doing that and nobody needs a haircut, he sits around and talks to people. Takes his bias out of the way, listens, offers any advice if he can. It's just, again, a really magical type of person to be able to do that.
I think he's a great barber. He listens to what you want. He'll do exactly what you want on your hair. He doesn't tell you what to be done, he does it.
Not only do you give a vet a haircut, it gives them more confidence. To be able to go out there in the world, you know, maybe get a job, you know, your interviews, be able to walk around without looking shaggy, let's say. You know, so he does that and gives the vets the ability to do that. And you know, but he's definitely got a special place here with us.
He comes in as a friend, he talks to us, you know, almost like a counselor, you know, he listens, he's like part of the family here.
We want to hold Juan Carlos out as a hero and someone who's making a positive difference in our community. And why would you use the power of the government to stop his career and fine him? Had we not been here, had we not made some of the cultural changes that we hope to make over the next year and a half, that kind of thing goes on all the time in government. And luckily that one came to our attention. But part of it is we think we've done it inside the agencies in terms of changing the culture and letting people know that we want to move at the speed of business.
I think that lawmakers should allow students to provide charity without fear of punishment. Thankfully, Doug Ducey intervened on my behalf and sent a letter to the board calling their investigation outrageous. When I show up to cut hair and, you know, and I see the transformation that I do, it just comes second nature. Like, it's just something that was given to me, and I strongly believe in that it's a gift, you know, and it's a gift to be shared with other people. And we should never be scared to do something to help somebody else because of the government or because of somebody getting in the way. I say live your dreams and help people along the way.